So the first thing I'm going to show you is brocheting. So brocheting is on your board, on your thing, and it's probably on the next page. And what I do is I take my paintbrush, I hold it like a pencil, I take my paddleboard, I put it in my side like so, and then I always announce my favorite part of the class. I take my finger. Okay? And my finger and my tail comb are the best of friends. Okay? So they come together. So by doing that, I'm going to make a small V section. I'm going to turn my body to the side, and I'm going to tap at the regrowth. I'm going to rub in the middle, and I'm going to push to the ends like so. Push, 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 push. And you see that I'm using the corner of my board here and the corner of my board here. And I'm painting side to side, and I laid my piece into the reservoir, and when I pull it through all that product, and I drop it down. Everybody see that? Okay. Right? Okay, so tap, rub, push. So I pick up a little bit of extra. I'm going to take my section. I'm going to tap at the regrowth. And what you'll hear me talk a lot about that this is a shoestring. So for me, it's very important to know where the ridge of the hair lives. And so I'm going to come in and I'm going to rub. Now the biggest challenge with everybody is they want to get to the ends really fast. So we naturally were like, oh, hurry up, get to the bottom. And my advice to you is wait. Get the first part of your section right, the middle part of your section right, and then the ends are gravy. Okay? So for me, I'm going to just hold this, and if I don't like it, I'm going to come back up and smooth that out, and you can see I paint with the side of my brush. Then I'm going to take a little extra onto my brush. I'm going to drop it onto the hair. I'm going to go side to side like so, and I'm going to push it through to the reservoir at the bottom. That is a broche piece. Any questions? Okay, great. All right, so here we go. So again, I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to tap. I'm going to rub. And look, my strokes are nice and big. And I'm going to turn this way just for a minute. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to turn so y'all can see over here. So I'm going to rub, 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 rub. You see how I'm really, and you see now how the clay and how that product adheres to the hair. Drop it on, drop it on, drop it on. Did you see that? So I'm drop it on. Now, did I pick it up with this? No. So if I put my comb in and I go like that, what's going to happen? My brush is going to have lightener on it. Now my tail comb that I'm trying to keep clean is all going to be dirty. Any questions? Okay. So tap, rub. You see I take my section and I continue to rub it, and I rub it. I'm going to take my little extra like so. I'm going to drop it onto here like so. I'm going to lay it into my reservoir, and I'm going to push. And if I go like that again, I'm going to push. And if I go like that again, I'm going to push. Do you see? I don't go like that, because if I go like that, then I'm going to have a problem. Tap, rub, and push. Take my loader brush, reload some product. Right? Take this section, tap. I don't let it go, so I know where the ridge is. I pick it back up. I need to get closer to the scalp. Pick it back up. I rub in the middle. I lay it down into the reservoir, and I push. Now, if I laid that hair way over here, what would happen? I wouldn't be able to get to this section, would I? So if I laid that piece to here, right, then they wouldn't be able to get to that section. Correct? Okay. Now, coming in. You see how that's a V? So if you start going like this, like you're going to take a foil piece, and I'll show you here. So if I don't want to take a section like that, that's not what I'm doing. right? I'm not taking a section like that. I'm taking a section like that. You see the V? So that way I'm painting on the meat of the section by tapping, by rubbing, and by pushing. Yes, I say a lot of times I'm holding it at the throat, like I'm choking it.
Candy, what do you mean by the V? When you're pulling that section?
I made a V.
Oh, you're
like that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go like that.
Okay.
I made a V. Okay? Okay, so you keep passing this to me. All right, so another really big, important piece of understanding is that when I came to lay down my paddle and my brush, I did not lay them on my bowl, did I? So I do not lay this onto this. Although I still sometimes see my instructors do it. Because when I do that, I pick it up, and what's on the back? Lightener. Then what happens when the lightener's on the back? It goes to the hair. Then it's on the hair. Then you have dotting, pop marking. So for me, I always lay it next to my bowl, and I lay my brush next to there. And every single time I come back, this is key. If you want to be good, this is key. I lay it in the exact same place. I'm organized. I have my brush with my loader, my bowl with my loader brush. I have my paddle and I have my paintbrush. My brush, my paddle, my paintbrush. My brush, my paddle, my paintbrush. If I do that over and over and over, I get really, really, really fast, don't I? But if I'm like, oh, I'm laying it here, now I'm laying it there, now I'm laying it here, and where is it? And these guys will tell you, what do I not like to happen? Do not move my cheese. Ever. Like when I'm in my moment and they try to come in and move my bowl or clean up, I'm like, don't move my cheese. Okay? He's guilty. Guilty as charged. Okay, so that's brocheing.